Today we are going to speak about the problems experienced at Amritwala and their solutions. Not experiencing the bodiless and powerful stage. Remove the grossness of the intellect into spiritual drill. Today at Amritwala, Bab Dada was watching the drill of the children. What did he see? When the whistle of time was blown, the children practiced this drill. Many children were arriving, one after the other. There were three categories of children. Children who were sitting, just letting the time pass. Children who were sitting because they were following the code of conduct. Children who were fulfilling the bond of love. Each children was different. There were very few children who were trying to take their intellect beyond, and very few were trying to be with Baba and were aiming to become like Baba. The children who want to do the spiritual drill were not able to do the same. Nowadays, in order to practice a physical exercise or a physical drill, one should be light in weight. If someone is fat, there will be extra burden. In the same way, when this spiritual drill is practiced, there are various kinds of burden on the soul, that there is grossness in the intellect. Just as the body can become overweight, so too extra weight can come onto the soul in different ways. If you use a log-kick camera to take a photograph of the different poses that the soul adapts, and if you were to then look at these photographs, you would laugh. Some children were trying to take up their position, but there was extra weight on the soul. They were unable to be successful. Instead of going up, they would come down again and again. Instead of experiencing the seed state, they were experiencing the experience of the tree. That is, they were entangled in the tree of a variety of thoughts. This was the pose of the children with gross intellect. The purpose of sitting in meditation is to have a sweet spiritual conversation, but instead of this, they open a whole file of complaints about the self or about others. The aim is to experience climbing up, but instead they show Baba the art of giving many excuses. The purpose of coming in front of Baba Dada is to remove their burden, but instead of doing this, they continue to increase their burden. They do not follow Srimad, they are disobedient, and so their burden increases. There were many scenes like this. The scene of those who were simply sitting because they were following a discipline also was very entertaining. Do you know what scene was? Instead of singing Baba's praise and instead of experiencing all the powers from Baba, these souls were attracted to the intoxication and attainment of sleep. They were waiting for the time to finish. Their love for sleep is greater than the love for Father. It is because there is extra weight on the soul, just as nowadays doctor always advise people to reduce their weight and become light. So to the Brahmin souls who were carrying this extra weight, that is those who have gross intellect, should now remove their burden and acquire an intellect that is subtle. The most effective method to its reduced weight is a controlled diet and exercise. Here also you should exercise your intellect again and again to become bodiless. You should give your intellect the food of controlled thoughts. When it is the time to have the food of thoughts, you should only have those thoughts that are necessary. You should not take the food of extra thoughts. You should take precautions so that they do not eat the food of waste thoughts. Self-control is needed for this. Without self-control, you will not be able to take effective precautions. Self-control means to be able to fix your intellect wherever you wish, whenever you wish, then your intellect will become subtle. This is called greatness. Just as lightness and sameness are characteristics of the body, so too a subtle intellect, that is the lightness of the soul, is the characteristics of a Brahmin life. So you should remove the various kinds of weight that are on the soul and having the aim of removing the burden. Make yourself an angel, that is making yourself very light. Give aim to let yourself sit in open air. There is weakness in the pilgrimage of remembrance. That is why there is so much realization that there is not so much experience at Amritvela. Therefore, just in Sakar days when you used to go for a walk in the fresh air and you were given the aim and experience of yoga, in the same with the teachers who are instruments for the Kumaris should also take them out for an hour for a walk in solitude. In the beginning, you used to go and sit separately. Some would go to the shore of the ocean, some would go and sit in a place, and some in another place. Let them practice this. After recognizing the subtle sin finished them. Nowadays, the majority who call themselves Maharathis put forward this complaint or ask the question in their heart to heart conversation at Amritvela. why I am not able to experience the powerful stage that I should, why this stage only remains for a short time. The reason for this matter, which does not allow you to become equal to the Father, is subtle sin. Actions performed under the influence of the five vices are said to be sinful actions or sin. They are a gross form of sin in the same way the five elements also attract the deep and subtle effort makers, the Maharathis, towards themselves and become instrument in making them commit sin. It is easy to understand and conquer the five senses, but to remain beyond the attraction of the five elements takes special effort for the Maharathis. Only when you know these 10 things attain victory over them will then be able to celebrate the two Dashera. The 10th day of victory is a memorial of the stage. The problem of sleepiness and laziness, check your stage at Amrit Vela. Is your Amrit Vela always powerful? If Amrit Vela is powerful, then the whole day will also be powerful. If Amrit Vela is weak, then the whole day will be weak. Do you sit in meditation at Amrit Vela because you are following the discipline? In fact, this is the time for receiving the blessings. Do you remember the importance of Amrit Vela? Does sleep ever come at that time? Do you become drowsy and nod off? Sometimes the state of sleep is mistaken for the state of peace, and when someone is asked, how are you sitting? They say, very peacefully. So check this. Does Maya ever come between you and the powerful stage? Is the soul powerful? Then Maya become weak. So check. Do I know the importance of Amrit Vela? If any action is not accurate or not constantly according to the timetable created for Brahman life, then because of that there will be difference in the way that you are worshipped. For instance, if someone is not disciplined in waking up at Amrit Vela, then in their worship too, their worshippers will also fluctuate in worshipping them. That is, if the worshippers will not awake at the right time in the right way, if you do not experience Amrit Vela in an awakened state, sometimes out of compulsion and sometimes laziness, then the worshippers will also worship with laziness or out of compulsion. They will not follow the discipline in the way every action of the timetable affects being worthy of worship now. Not to move along in the right way, to fluctuate in any part of the timetable is also counted as a trace of impurity. Everyone visions is on you, stars of the world, you lights for the world. Everyone is waiting for what? And the path of bhakti is referring to a thought that have said that transformation takes place when Shankar opened his third eye. However, this praise belongs to you, lights of the world, who belong to the clan of Shiva. When the eyes for the world reach your perfect stage, when you open your eye of perfection, transformation will take place in a second. So, lights of the world, when you open your eye of perfection, your eye has already opened, but every now and then the dust of Maya enters and continues to make it flicker. You can imagine in what condition your eyes would be if any dust would enter them. You wouldn't be able to give sable drishti to anyone. The whole world is waiting for your eyes for the world to give them 1 second drishti. They are wondering when the drishti of their special little love deities will fall on them, and they will be given just a glance so that they can go beyond. If those who should be taking the others beyond with their glance are constantly rubbing their eyes, how would they be able to take others beyond if there is a long queue of those who want to be taken beyond a glance? This is why your eye of perfection should always remain open. Babadatta watches the wonderful scenes of the light for the world and sees how the light of the world cannot keep their eyes open steadily. While you take others beyond your glance, some of you even nod off slightly. How could you, who are nodding, take off others beyond your glance? Nodding off is as your mind is talking, your devotees are looking at you and your images. The one who should be granting them visions are nodding off. So, in what condition would your devotees be? There only would stopping rubbing their eyes and nodding off will you able to become an image and grants vision. Babdata look at you lights for the world at Amritvela to check whether you are flickering or sitting steadily. He saw many different forms and poses, all of you know them, so what else could he say about them? The past is the past. From now on, understand how important you are and how important your task is constantly remain ignited. You can transform the world within a second through your own transformation. Practice being a karma yogi at one moment and experience your karmatic state. The next people outside giving the example of how a tortoise, your creation is able to withdraw all its physical organs within a second. Even your creation has the power to pack up. On the basis of your power to pack up, are you master creators able to merge all the thoughts and in 1 second stabilize yourself in one unified thought? Now, having enthusiasm for Amrit Vela meditation, to renounce sleep means that you yourself become gold. Babdata was smiling as he saw the double foreigner children awaken in the early morning hours and get themselves ready. In the past, you used to rise with great comfort, and how are you waking now? Do you feel sleepy now? How you renounce sleep before the renunciation you first saw the fortune. After experiencing the alaukic, unique spiritual experiences at Amrit Vela, how does sleep then seem? Does it seem difficult to renounce your sleep, or are you happy to do this? So pay proper attention for waking up at Amrit Vela. The atmosphere at that time is very good. The alaukic experience of Amrit Vela will drive away all tiredness. Don't forget your disciples. If you do not feel like reading the Murli, or you do not like to sit in remembrance, even then keep on listening Murli and practicing yoga. Everything will be fine because Maya does the trial. Maya always comes to near you, and she will take the chance if you go a little far away from the study or yoga. Therefore, move away. Never leave the disciplines, the study, the Amrit Vela, and the service, whatever timetable have been created. Even your mind could not focus on it. Sometimes do not miss anything of the timetable. In India, it is said, who follows the code of conduct takes the benefit from every direction and the law of the Father. So continue to follow every discipline which never misses them. Look, your devotees are still following your rules. If they do not like going to the temple, even then they will definitely go there. For whom they did they learn to do? So taught them. You did not. You should always realize that we are the ones who made these rules, have made those rules, or we are already there. Are you the lawmakers or not? You yourself are the lawmakers. To wake up at Amritla, is it accepted by your mind, or you are following only because it is a rule? Your mind accepts all the disciplines, isn't it? So the thing which is accepted by the mind is made by the mind itself. You are not following the rules of compulsion that you have to do it. You obey the rules because your mind like it, does it not? Because the work which is done happily does not seem to be a bondage. Here the Father has given the knowledge at the beginning, middle, and the end of the cycle. So whatever you do with the knowledge of whole cycle, and you do everything with the same happiness. Being variety in meditation to remove meditation, remove laziness. When you sit for yoga, you should go on a tour. Sometimes go to the soul world, to Madhuban, to subtle regions. You can churn points for service. Therefore, not be in the state of mere silence, but you should go on tour. If there is laziness, then walk around so that you become fresh. Gaining new experience every day, just as you experience the depth of each point of knowledge, in the same way, go into the depth of experience of every virtue. The more you go into the depth, the more you will find that each day you are gaining a new experience. Every day you experience that I, soul, and the embodiment of peace. This should be experienced with newness. It is possible for you to have a new experience when you are in solitude. To be in solitude means that there should be the awareness of going with one and going into the depths of one. You yourself become the instrument to experience newness and also give this experience of newness to others. Then there will be great interest to get up at Amrit Vela. Otherwise, you will find that there is laziness. Whenever new things are being received, there is never laziness. However, if you are listening to the same things, then laziness will come. The double foreigners like variety. When there is picnic, both salty and sweet food is needed. In the same way, when it's for meditation, you should understand that we are going for picnic. As you hear the word picnic, you become active and laziness runs away. Otherwise, you like outings and picnics. Now let us go to Supreme Abode, sometimes go to Paramdham, sometimes Paradise, sometimes Madhuban, London Center, and sometimes reach Australia. Variety will create interest. At Amrit Villa, having a variety of experience by having a powerful state set out to experience a knowledgeable stage, sometimes become the embodiment of experience by love, by maintaining a variety of different stages of experience. Firstly, your experience will increase, and secondly, when there is something new in the experience each day, there will be never laziness or tiredness of in remembrance. So you have a variety of experience. Sometimes you experience a karmati state, sometimes the angel, sometimes sweet conversation. There should be variety. Sometimes you become the server and circle around in your subtle form. Continue to increase your experience, awareness that we are the ones who eat the sweet of happiness and feed others too, because as much as happiness we give, it will go on increasing. You know that everybody likes a happy face, but on the other hand, if somebody has a frightened face due to sorrow or unrest, nobody will feel good. So when you do not like the other face in such condition, then you do not even like yours. So keep on serving with the face of happiness.